Kmart used to be the go-to store for many shoppers, but now it's the end of an era here in Metro Detroit. The struggling retailer is shuttering its final locations in the area. 7 Action News reporter Allie Hoxie joins us live this morning to tell us where the blue light will go dark.
Well, the blue light's going dark in Warren and Waterford. It was just announced that the Waterford location will be closing. The Warren location has already been in the process of closing its doors. Now, these closures are happening. The first one in Warren, that location is on DeQuinder and 10 Mile. They're slated to close in December or January. They're going out of business sale already underway. The Waterford Kmart on Dixie Highway and Lake Point Drive is now slated to close in February. It was announced that 96 additional Kmart and Sears stores will be closing nationwide on top of the already planned closures. The closures will leave the company with 182 Kmart and Sears stores across the country. Kmart has close ties here to Metro Detroit. Once headquartered in Troy, at its peak, Kmart employed 5,000 people. The first Kmart opened in Garden City back in 1962. That closed in 2017. At one point, Kmart had 134 locations nationwide. Now, when these two Kmarts close in Waterford and Warren, it will leave one Kmart here in the state of Michigan in Marshall, Michigan, near Battle Creek. Reporting live, Allie Hoxie, 7 Action News.
All right. Thank you very much, Allie. It is indeed the end of an era.
Well, Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib is calling for an investigation into tax breaks given to Detroit businessman Dan Gilbert.
Well, Tlaib says the breaks were linked to opportunity zones aimed at boosting development in underprivileged areas.
Tlaib sent a letter to U.S. House Committee leaders saying that Gilbert unfairly used his political ties to get support. Tlaib's asking lawmakers for a hearing into whether campaign contributions influence the opportunity zones in her district and across the country. She also referenced a report that says Gilbert's support for President Trump led to real estate Gilbert owns being selected as opportunity zones. The Rock Ventures family of companies denies the accusations and says they did not use any inappropriate influence. Well, the investigation continues into the stabbing death of a father who recently moved into a home on Detroit's west side.
Now, the body of 62-year-old Tony Johnson was found Thursday on Ashton Street near Tyerman, not far from the Southfield Freeway. Now, police think Johnson may have known his killer and let the person into the house. Investigators are also trying to find out how a front window was broken. Police say they have not ruled out robbery as a motive for the murder.
Some of the funding vetoed by Governor Gretchen Whitmer in the state budget could be on the way back.
Now, according to the governor, she and Republican leaders are very close to a deal that would restore some of that funding.
But a deal won't be done for a while, though, because on Thursday, the state Senate adjourned until next week, and the state House won't return to session until December. Governor Whitmer vetoed nearly $1 billion from the state budget back in September after road funding talks with lawmakers broke down. Well, the Tigers are opening the doors of Comerica Park for a garage sale.
Yeah, they're clearing out merchandise before the winter with huge discounts for fans. The team is selling autographed memorabilia, shirts, hats, and baseball gear for prices as low as $1. Now, all of the proceeds will benefit the Detroit Tigers Foundation.
Yeah, the sale continues today and tomorrow. We have a list of the hours for you and how you can get into the stadium on WXYZ.com.
And today, a major concert announcement. At 10 o'clock this morning, we expect to find out who will grace the stage at Comerica Park. Detroit Tigers legend Kirk Gibson will also be in attendance for the big announcement. Stay with us on air and online for updates throughout the morning.
So intriguing.
Yeah.
Who could it be?
I don't know, but I want to know if Gibson's going to be there. You know, it's going to be someone big. They're bringing out Tigers legends.
Exactly. Time now, 5:39. A police flag set on fire outside an officer's home. The hunt for the arsonist underway. And the questions police want answered.
Plus, the U.S. Marshals say they've exhausted all resources searching for the man accused of sexually assaulting his ex-girlfriend. How you can help catch one of Detroit's most wanted.
Temperatures in the 20s this morning, wind chills in the teens. It's going to be real cold heading out the door. We're going to let you know how much we warm up this afternoon and when our next chance of accumulating snow is.
We'll take a look outside. Here's your 7 First Alert traffic camera. We're looking so much better than yesterday. Milford Road here at 96. Hit real hard. Looking so much better today than yesterday again. Smooth sailing, accident free. We'll check the roads again in just a bit. You're watching 7 Action News this morning. Well, this morning, police need your help finding a man police say is a predator on Detroit's east side. They say he sexually assaulted his ex-girlfriend, and he's this week's Detroit's Most Wanted.
She was violated, and she has this void that needs to be filled by bringing this perpetrator to justice.
And the U.S. Marshals say they're trying to finally bring that woman justice after she was sexually assaulted in July of 2018. Police say the victim is an ex-girlfriend of Eugene Minor, and they were meeting to get their kids together for a play date.
While the children was playing downstairs, Eugene asked her to come upstairs so he could talk to her privately. When he got her in a room, he cornered her, didn't allow her to leave the room, and forcibly raped her.
Police say the woman immediately went to the hospital and filed a police report.
I truly believe she has fear. As long as this guy's out there, he's a predator.
Law enforcement has had no luck in tracking Minor down, but they believe he's still in the area of the crime.
Gratiot and 8 Mile. So along that Gratiot corridor from 8 Mile all the way down to, it would be 6 Mile area, he's somewhere in this area.
And the marshals say this is not Minor's first run-in with the law.
He is barely 40 years old, and he's incurred quite a few run-ins with the law. This is going to include drug distribution, dangerous drugs. He's had obstruction from justice.
Now police are making it their mission to prevent anyone else from falling victim.
He's a sexual predator, and as long as he's out there, there's a probability there can be another victim. And as an investigator and a public safety officer, I don't want to see that.
Now, as always, there is a cash reward for any information leading to the arrest of Eugene Minor or any of Detroit's Most Wanted. You can call the U.S. Marshals anytime at 313-234-5656.
All right. Thank you very much, Anne Marie.